All right, we are here Monday morning here on Discipline, here in the live stream. Just getting situated here. We're going to give everybody about 5 minutes to get warmed up and join us here. I'll get a few things set up on my end as well. And pinning a little link into my Clubhouse room, which is always fun. It's a new little feature that Clubhouse is offering. You can pin a link at the top. Oh, of course, the link I wanted to put in there doesn't support it. Hey, Bash, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. I'll try another link here. We're just getting warmed up here. Don't mind me. Hey, Abe Negron, Tito. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. John Duffin is here. Joining us on Facebook. Good morning to you, sir. Like I said, we're just getting warmed up here. Whether you're joining us here on Facebook, LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live, let us know you're here. Say hello in the comments as we get warmed up and everybody's taking their seats. Or if you're going to be listening to the audio simulcast in Clubhouse, hang in there and keep your mics muted until the Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show continues. Yeah, go Braves. How about that, man? How cool is that? Jim Cooper, Big Dog, Steve Tardio. Good morning. He said he needs another extra hour, please. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes, Steve. So I appreciate you bringing that up. Good to see all of you guys. And hey, Tito, you should reach out to me soon. I'll fill you in on what's going on with the kid when it comes to professional baseball. Some good stuff going on there as well. Hey, Big Jim, what's up, kid? Good to see you, man. We got about 4 minutes until we get going with the formal program. And John Duffin says, we've challenged him to go live himself. Yes. Well, just go for it. Jody Krangle, look at you. She said, these are too early. You should be me. It is 5:30 Pacific time. Been up since 4 a.m. to prepare for this, but I'm happy to do so. And thank you for joining us, Jody. I see John Guidry is in our Clubhouse room. John, good to see you, my friend. Big things coming for you. Please keep your microphone muted until the conclusion of the post-game show the conclusion of the live stream, and then we'll do the post-game show over in Clubhouse. We got about 3 minutes. Let everybody warm up. Everybody got your water handy? It's early. Get hydrated. This is bottle number 2 for me. Everybody get your water in. Get your sip of coffee. Yeah, Jody, ouch. Yeah, it's something to get used to. But I enjoy it. I feel like I have an immense amount of things accomplished once the show is complete. Steve is the king of segues. Yes, we will be talking about the extra time. We'll be making a note of that shortly. Jody asked, how am I liking the new place? Jody, I got to tell you, it has been amazing. It has been the best medicine between the weather and the vibe and the environment. We're close to the beach. And my wife doesn't want to move. She's very happy. So I think I can end the story right there. If she's very happy, it makes my life dramatically easier. For sure. And my son is really thriving here, which is paramount. It's been great. And thank you for asking. We've got about 2 minutes. We're on the 2-minute warning here, guys, before we get crack-a-lacking here with Discipline episode 36 on Facebook Live, LinkedIn Live, or YouTube Live. I thank all of you for joining me. I thank all of you who have said hello in the comments, like Kristen Clemmer has just done. And she has started re-listening to all the episodes. How cool is that? I love it. I love it. Good for you, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, Jody, happy wife, happy life. It's that is definitely true. But if you are joining me here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or LinkedIn Live, please make it a point to A, say hello in the comments so we can give you the requisite fist bump and shout out. B, Let's not be stingy with the Go Get It gospel this morning. Tag a friend in the comments, invite them to join us in the discussion on the live stream. Maybe even tap that little share button and say, hey, I'm hanging out with this big, bald, crazy guy early in the morning to get fired up this week. Let everybody know you're hanging out on Dissipline. And if you are on Clubhouse, Deepak, good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. You can always, if you're on Clubhouse, hit the plus sign bottom right-hand corner of your screen and have a little ping party. Invite some of your friends to join us in this morning. And if you are on the live stream, I encourage you to migrate over to Clubhouse following the show. John McBride, the best PA announcer in the Philadelphia area. Thank you. James Cheatham, what's up, buddy? See you doing that push-up challenge every day. Keep rocking. Well, it is 5:35 Pacific time. Let's get going with the formal program, shall we? We'll have time for some more shout-outs here shortly. So it's Monday, November the 8th, and this is day 2 of turning back the clock. Steve Tardio, right? Now, did you do something productive and meaningful with the gift of the extra hour that you were given yesterday? Or did you just decide to sleep in? You know I was getting after it yesterday with all kind of good stuff, taking full advantage of the extra time that I was allotted. And part of that was preparing for today because it is 5:36 a.m. Pacific time, about 8:30 and change here on the East Coast. And we're coming to you live from the Go Get It HQ in beautiful Mission, VA, California, because this is episode 36 of Dissipline on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Clubhouse. And I would encourage you all to migrate on over to Clubhouse following the live stream for the Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show, where we're going to be talking about all the things you should be doing in between sessions to help you frickin' book more sessions, huh? Why wouldn't you want to participate in that discussion? To get free advice, to get your questions answered, to get you unstuck, hop on over to Clubhouse immediately following the live stream. We're going to be doing that, okay? In case you're watching this episode for the first time, somebody shared it with you, you're catching it on the replay, and you and I have never met, we've never been connected. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Corey Dissin, a.k.a. the undisputed heavyweight champion of content, a.k.a. the owner of the Dissin design team, a.k.a. your marketing and business coach, a.k.a. the guy that has your back. Dissipline, brought to you by Corey's Business Bodyguard. If you don't know what Corey's Business Bodyguard is, DM me, comment, reach out to me. I will fill you in. It takes getting your back to an all-new level. Corey's Business Bodyguard. Check it out. Today on Dissipline, guys, strap in and hang on, okay? Because we are going to see if you are that special kind of entrepreneur or if you are a wantrepreneur. Are you just a wantrepreneur sort of posing as a business owner? When you're a special kind of entrepreneur, you just don't play one on TV. There's a lot of that going on right now. Because a lot of you guys are allowing yourself to participate in distractions that create the illusion of positivity, the illusion of progress, this superficial ticket to fluffy town that so many of you guys have in your hip pocket, and you think that's turning yourself into a business. And you know where those distractions are. I could certainly list them one by one, but man, they are just dominating the internet right now. I see all these posts about all these different things. Well, you guys can use your imagination and connect the dots. And I hate to break it to you, none of them are helping you build your business. They may be occupying your time. They may be injecting a little feel good in your week. And who wouldn't want to feel good? I don't blame you. But take a step back, look in the mirror and say, Are these tickets to Fluffy Town really helping me grow my business? Are they saying I am that special kind of entrepreneur, or am I a wantrepreneur? Because when you're a special kind of entrepreneur, you do the things that special entrepreneurs do. Like you say, hey, I'm not afraid of being accountable. I'm not afraid of being accountable. Special entrepreneur says, I'm not afraid of being accountable to someone. Okay. A special kind of entrepreneur understands that a marathon is completed by a series of small steps. There's no easy button. There's no quick fix. There's no PDF. There's no hack. There's no book that you're going to be able to dial up on Amazon, read it, and all of a sudden you are a successful entrepreneur. It doesn't happen that way. I hate to break it to you. Being a special kind of entrepreneur, you say you are willing to learn that consistency over time yields results. That saying, courtesy of my good friend, Coach Dana Cavalier. If you haven't followed him or see what he's all about, get on that and connect with Dana Cavalier. That's his saying. Okay? Consistency over time yields results. And that's where a lot of you guys are dropping the ball. You're not consistent. When you're a special kind of entrepreneur, you're ready to accept, to build the airplane as you fly it. So many of you guys are waiting for the planets to align. You're saying, well, I got to wait until this is done. I got to wait until I get this. I got to wait until I do that. Well, I want to make sure that everything is perfect on this end before I do that end. Well, it ain't ever going to be perfect. Build the airplane as you fly it. And that's courtesy of my friend, Wendy Maynard. There's another person you should reach out to. Wendy Maynard, very, very, very smart woman who knows her way, knows how to grow a business. Wendy Maynard. When you are a special kind of entrepreneur, you surrender to the fact that in order to get a worthwhile return on an investment, you actually have to make a worthwhile investment. Think about that. So many of you guys whine and cry about, I've got to make sure I get my ROI. You can't put 10 cents in and expect to get 10 grand back. Think about that. Well, I have to take a cost-effective option. Yeah, you'll get your cost-effective option, but it's going to come back to bite you in the long haul. Okay? You have to be willing to make a worthwhile investment to get a worthwhile return on an investment. You guys got to understand, if you're a special kind of entrepreneur, you're okay with focusing on unsexy and boring tasks that are often undervalued and overlooked. You got to be cool with refusing to have your vision clouded by the pixie dust fantasy world of industry celebrities. It's so cool to say, I was in this event, or I attended this show, or whatever it is, and you post it up and all of your talent peers hit that like button and pat you on the back and way to go, and you get 586 vanity views. But what did it build? Zip, boopka, nothing. Okay? Yeah, Jim Cooper, pixie dust. There is an inordinate amount of pixie dust out there that everyone is clouded with, unfortunately. And the last thing, if you are a special kind of entrepreneur, you got to buy in to ignore the fear of missing out. I'm going to say that again. You need to buy in to ignoring the fear of missing out. There's a lot of superficial nonsense out there that, like I said, gives you the illusion that you're doing something for your business. And while that's, like I said, it's very positive, they have great intentions with these things I'm talking about. Their intentions are great, But take a step back and take a pragmatic and practical view on what is going on. I'm going to remind you guys, in a business right now that most of you, my voice talent friends, participate in, but you could easily make similar calculations in other industries. In a business right now in the voiceover industry, when over 60% of you are earning less than $20,000 a year, and almost half of you guys are earning less than $8,000 a year, this is why I have room to talk. If you guys were making full-time livings, all of you or a majority of you, I would not have a leg to stand on. But you guys are not devoting your attention to the right place. You're playing a WANT-repreneur on television, and you're not doing the grind and the blocking and tackling and the painful tasks of being a real entrepreneur and building a business. If you're here, you are okay with being reminded of that. And I thank you for that. You're doing yourself a tremendous service by listening to what I have to say, this reality check, this cold water, this mirror that I'm putting up in front of you and our industry to say, pay attention, wake up. Now, to help you find out if you're that special kind of entrepreneur, I'm going to remind all of you to pay attention to your INGs, right? So important. I'm going to repeat it every week. It never gets old, because still, even as I piss and moan and stamp my foot and say, stop doing certain things, there are so many of you out there that don't remember when you take that ING and you add it to the end of a word, what does that create? Say it with me, everybody. It creates an action. Some of you are still being stubborn. You're dedicating that valuable, finite space in your mind and your calendar to the wrong INGs, like worrying, complaining, procrastinating. And then here's the big one that really burns my ass: commiserating. Misery loves company, right? It's so easy to get that, it'll be all right, you got this. That all that nonsense on social media when you whine and cry about when certain things don't go your way. Cut that out. Waste of time. If you're joining me here today on Discipline, it shows you are willing to concentrate on some more productive INGs, like motivating, inspiring, cultivating, and of course, dieting, how we feed our body and our mind, documenting, how we organize and keep track of our schedules and daily marketing, and dropping knowledge, where each week I have pledged to you that I'm going to share another tactic or activity, one brick or building block that you can learn how to stack and attack to not only achieve your goals, but to be that special kind of entrepreneur that actually builds a business. Now, let's see if we can get some more shout outs here. I see, let's see, Astro Cool Akil Ram. Brad Storm is here. What's up? Ronald Hunt is here. Crystal Waters is here. Wow, great crowd. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on Discipline this morning. So let's talk about diet, guys. Special kind of entrepreneurs pay attention to how they feed their body and their mind. How you doing with those 4 H's, right? We doing good with the hydration? Like I said, this is bottle number 2. Drink that water. Drink that water. How are we doing with our healthy eating choices? What are we eating? What are we feeding our machine with? Let me know in the comments. You know, like I said, are we eating the post-game football leftovers, cold chicken wings and cold pizza, and maybe some flat beer you had left over? Is that what we're starting our day with? Or are we getting some healthy food into the machine? Fruits, vegetables, protein, eggs, maybe some non-fat cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, for example, a protein shake. What are we feeding our machine with? Okay, let me know. Put it in the comments. We'll certainly give you a shout out for that. Are we hitting the gym? Are we getting our exercise in? Are we getting our heart rate up and our stress level down? I did it twice yesterday, 2 workouts. Did the cardio in the morning, went to the Iron Paradise, and banged out some delt bombs in the afternoon. You got to get moving. It's important. It helps not only with your physical strength and health, it helps with your mental strength and confidence. If you can tackle a tough workout, no matter what level you are in your physical fitness, if you can tackle that, you can tackle anything in your day. Okay? Jim Cooper is getting some eggs and fruit. John Duffin says his intention is a fruit smoothie at 11 a.m. Well, let's turn that intention into making it happen. Let's make it happen, John. Let's see. Bash, he said he's eliminated coffee completely. And alcohol is just a beer or two on the weekend. Good for you. Good for you. Although I couldn't go without the coffee. I did have my cup of black coffee today. Let's see. John Duffin's getting his cardio in at 2. Jim says he's getting moving, but stop hitting me. It's a love tap there, Jim. I got you, man. Ronald Hunt has got his coffee, his yogurt, his granola with extra raisins, cardio and strength yesterday. Very good, sir. You're doing yourself right by doing that. Love hearing that. And what are we doing? That 4th H, right? We said hydration, healthy eating choices, hitting the gym. What are we doing to help feed your head? What are we reading? What's on the go get it reading list for this week? Brad Storm is hitting the bag later. That's right. Bam, bam, bang that thing. And he's going to be fasting until 10:30. All right, good man. That's all good. I love hearing how you guys are tackling the 4 H's. And we'll certainly give everyone props who participates in the comments for all that stuff. Bash says Halloween messed up his anti-sugar bid. Man, yeah, those Reese's peanut butter cups are killers. Got to be careful with those. Xavier, thank you for joining us in the Clubhouse room. Just keep your mic on mute until the post-game show begins, probably in another 5 minutes or so. But I appreciate you hanging out in there. So let's talk about our next D, right? We talked about diet. Let's talk about documenting. Special kind of entrepreneurs write things down, okay? They're not trying to be Jeopardy contestants and impress everybody with their memory. They write things down. It's tough to get overwhelmed when you write things down and you have it listed in front of you. You know exactly what's going to happen. You have a roadmap to cross things off and get things accomplished, and nothing falls through the cracks. Okay? John McBride's got his unsweetened iced tea and a banana to start the day, and he's going to Planet Fitness, which I'm sure you're going to be sharing some video content from, John, around 10 a.m. Good for you. Ronald Hunt is reading The Coaching Habit. That's very cool. I love it. But a reminder about writing things down, how important that is. Write down your meetings. Write down your Zooms. Write down your calls. If you got a webinar, you're going to a class, you got a coaching session. Be very granular with your marketing tasks. Okay? Document things. Be specific. And, hey, Lars, I'm not worried about curing baldness. I'm purposely bald because I don't really give a shit if people think I look funny with a bald head. So I could care less about curing baldness. But thank you for your question. I don't know how genuine that was, but I'll do you a solid, give you an answer, and there you go. I'm bald by choice. I'm not looking to cure that at all. Anyway, what exciting things do you guys have scheduled this week? What have you written down? Let me know what you have written down. Let me know what cool events are on your schedule. John Duffin says, yes, the mental health part of writing things down. Yes. Yes. You don't worry. You don't contemplate. You don't stew. Did I forget this? Do I need to add this? You just follow the plan. Follow the instructions. Okay? Write down your own list of instructions for every day, the day before, and the day goes much easier. Okay? I have my instructions written for today. I have my instructions written for this week. I have my instructions written for this month and for the rest of the year. Write it down. Write things down. Okay? John Duffin's got a live training he's doing at 2:00 p.m. Excellent, on the 17th. You should check that out. I'm going to let you guys know what I have written down real quick. Hey, Misha and Giovanna, thank you for joining us on Clubhouse. We'll be transitioning over to you guys in about 5 minutes. Here's what I have going on this week so far, guys, because I don't just talk the talk here. I write things down. I have my day planned out. Like I said, today after the live stream, we're going to be hopping over to the post-game show on Clubhouse. And always on Mondays around 10 a.m. Eastern, I want you all to jump on over to Facebook or your preferred social media platform of choice and check out the big dog Jim Cooper's Veterans Day edition of The Hydrant, as he's going to be chatting with Paul Matthews. That ought to be a dandy. Paul's a good dude. That should be a really good conversation. Tomorrow, on my schedule, we're going to be chatting with Karen Murray, Carlin Tools, Charles King, and Laura Keenan. Wednesday, it's a go get together live and in person with Mr. Stan Frazier. Looking forward to hanging out with him. And I had calls scheduled with Alan Winter, Mr. Steve Tardio, and Robert Jonathan. Thursday, it's the Life Insurance General, Giovanna Inverso, John Grimes, and John Duffin. So I have a very busy week. Looking forward to chatting with a bunch of my friends and Go Get It Nation members. Mike Carnes is wrapping up a book and an e-learning this week, and he's going to Puerto Rico next week. Nice. Good for you. Enjoy. Refresh, recharge, have fun with your family. That's very cool. John Duffin's got a podcast interview at 2 that he's hosting. Very good. And Mike Carnes says he plans out every week Sunday evening, and he gets all of his work scheduled on the calendar. That's right out of the Go Get It playbook, Mike. I love hearing that. Brad Storm's working 2 sessions with the VO Academy this week. He's got a networking session and a know, like, and trust session tomorrow. He's interviewing Brianna Wanless for the podcast. Very cool. That is awesome. Mark Harrietha does the exact same thing, he says. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good to see you, by the way, Mark. If you haven't checked out Mark's new website, pretty badass. I might know the designer who did it, just saying. Let's see. John McBride, he's got some calls and prep work, and he's going to be doing his college basketball announcing debut this Friday night at the College of New Jersey tip-off tournament. Dude, that's very, very cool. Saturday, he's got a hockey game featuring kids in a Special Olympic-type program. That is cool. And then he makes a special mention to say that's a pay-it-forward gig, which he does periodically. And when you keep putting good out in the world like that, John, it's only going to come back 10 times over. Good for you, my friend. Love hearing that. Well, we talked about our 4 H's. We talked about our diet and our documenting. Let's get the drop some knowledge taken care of, right? This is the daily activity brick or building block that you can learn how to stack and attack to achieve your goals. How did we do last week with setting up those task alarms on your phone? Anybody try that? I hope it worked for some of you guys. Mark Harrietha says he's working on book trailers and video narration this week, and he's getting some 2-wheel therapy in. Yeah, hey, I like that. I like how you frame that too. 2-wheel therapy. Giovanna's got some virtual coffee set up. Yes, Giovanna, that is so awesome. And she's doing some auditions and self-care, but I love hearing about those virtual coffees. That is key for you. Ronald Hunt is inviting local entrepreneurs to his walk and talks on Saturday mornings. Hey, the power of the walk and talk. Very cool. Enjoy. And good luck with that, Ronald. I love hearing that. Congrats to you. But back to our knowledge drop here. This week, guys, in addition to your routine 5 LinkedIn invites a day, your 5 follows on Instagram, your 5 friend requests on Facebook, 5 Twitter follows a day, 5 emails a day, and 5 LinkedIn comments per day, I want you guys to start sending Facebook video messages. Facebook video messages. Okay? Now, let me just be clear here. Despite all the political venom and the quirky games and the silly pet videos, Facebook, believe it or not, is still a viable option to disseminate your marketing message if you decide to use it for that purpose. Many of you are watching this episode on Facebook right now, for example. So you're consuming content on Facebook. You're consuming video content on Facebook. Now, this is live video, or maybe you're catching it on the replay. Look, the reality is it's super simple to record a Facebook video message from your phone. You just tap and go, And when you send a video message to someone, it has that authenticity that, it's really good to build up know, like, and trust. You're getting that virtual eye contact with that person, and you can show how genuine and enthusiastic you are about partnering with them or collaborating with them or just having a virtual coffee. So I want you to try sending out a couple of Facebook video messages with a client or a potential client to maybe follow up or check in with them. Give that a shot. It's another great tool for your toolbox. So that's basically it today, guys, for episode 36 of Dissipline. A reminder, if you want to see any of the previous episodes, you check out the whole catalog. Just go to CoreyDissin.com, tap the media, and then scroll down a little bit. You'll see all the episodes. We'll have this one uploaded later today. A reminder, Dissipline is brought to you by Corey's Business Bodyguard. If you don't know what that's about, reach out. It is not the same as the coaching. It's different. Reach out and let me know. I hope you'll stick around on Clubhouse for the Running Your Voiceover Business post-game show where Xavier, John, Misha, and Giovanna are patiently waiting. Hope you'll migrate on over there where we'll be talking about all the things you could be doing in between sessions to help you book more sessions, get your questions ready for marketing, social media, content, branding, client communication, messaging, whatever it is. Get your questions ready. Ask me over there, and I'm going to answer them for the grand total of $0. Happy to help you here if you hop on in that show. So I hope you're going to join me either there or I'll see you during the week with my steady stream of content, or we're going to get you right back here on Dissipline next Monday to hold you accountable, get you motivated, keep you informed, and to get your back. You guys all go kick some ass this week. Go be a special kind of entrepreneur. Go get it.